All right, so today we're diving into this incredibly powerful vision laid out by Rwanda's president Ndatimana Jean de Dieu. And this isn't just some dry policy speech, It gets at something way more fundamental, the idea of a whole nation taking the pen and deciding to write its own story on its own terms.
And this line, wow, it really is the core of the whole thing. It's such a powerful statement, isn't it? It's basically saying, yeah, we know our past. We've lived it, but we are absolutely not going to let it define who we are today. This single idea, well, it's the foundation for everything that comes next.
So, to really get a handle on this grand vision for the nation, the speech does something really smart. It starts with the story of just one person. The president's own life journey is framed as a kind of mirror, reflecting the journey of Rwanda itself.
And you see this right away. This isn't just a list of biographical facts, it's an origin story. It's making a point that the leader comes from the very heart of the country, from the ground up, sharing the exact same humble beginnings as the people he now leads. It's all about authenticity, It says, I am one of you.
I mean, just look at the scale of this journey. It's kind of staggering when you think about it. From a local village in Route Zero all the way to the halls of Harvard, and then, this is the crucial part, coming back home to lead the nation. This whole path, it's not just about one person's success story. No, it's meant to be a symbol, a message of what's possible for any Rwandan.
And this is the key takeaway, the big lesson he brought back with him. True leadership. It's not about grabbing power. It's not a prize you win. It's about having a purpose, a deep responsibility. And that one idea right there becomes the bedrock for his entire philosophy of how to govern.
Okay, so we've seen the individual story. Now the speech makes a really important pivot. It zooms out from the leader's personal journey to the collective one, the shared story of all Rwandan people. It's about a national character that was literally forged in the fire of immense hardship.
And this just lays it out so perfectly. It's such a brilliant way to show that core message of resilience. You've got the challenges on one side, what the world saw, the doubts, and on the other side, the response. Not just a reaction, but a proactive, determined choice from within. It's a story of pure defiance, really. It's about turning "they said we couldn't" into "we did."
And this quote, man, this is the declaration that's right at the heart of everything. It's so much more than just a slogan, right? It's a statement of identity. This one phrase just perfectly captures that spirit of resilience we were just talking about.
All right, so with that foundation of resilience firmly in place, the speech pivots again. This time, it looks to the future. It starts laying out a really clear, really ambitious plan for what Rwanda's next chapter is going to look like.
And here it is, the roadmap for that future. It's all built on these 4 big pillars. But let's look at the actual words here, because they matter. It's not just education, it's education as a right. It's not just industries, it's self-sufficient industries. Not just any tech, but homegrown innovation. You see the pattern? Every single one of these is about building strength from the inside out and being less reliant on anyone else.
And this is such a crucial point. This vision isn't something that's just handed down from the top. The speech makes it super clear that this whole thing only works if everyone is on board, if it's a shared national project. It really depends on every single citizen being an active part of it.
From there, the message expands. It becomes a direct call to action aimed at 2 really important groups. First, you have the youth, right? The ones who are literally going to build the future. And then, it zooms out even further to speak to the entire African continent. I mean, listen to that. That's a direct challenge to the next generation. It's a powerful pushback against the idea of brain drain or just sitting around and waiting for things to happen. The message is clear. Be the creators, be the innovators, be the builders, right here. Channel all that amazing energy and talent into making your own nation better.
And then the message just gets bigger. It's not just about Rwanda anymore. It becomes this pan-African call for self-belief, for self-reliance. The argument is basically that the whole continent needs to stop waiting for someone else's approval and just forge its own path to success. You don't need to ask for permission.
So this all brings us to the big finale of the speech. It's where all these different threads we've been talking about, the personal story, the national resilience, the vision for the future, they all get woven together into one single, powerful, and really hopeful message.
And what's interesting is he quotes his predecessor, President Kagame. And that's a really smart move because it connects his own vision to a legacy of ambition that's already there. It's a way of saying, this way of thinking of a small country thinking big, it's already part of our DNA.
And here it is, the powerful conclusion. It's delivered like a chant, a series of affirmations that just build and build. It starts with, yes, Rwanda can. Then it becomes, yes, we can unite. Then we can innovate. And it all culminates in this ultimate goal, building a nation that doesn't just succeed for itself, but shines as a beacon of hope for others.
So the speech doesn't really end with a period. It ends with a question mark. It leaves you with this powerful thought that, despite everything that's been achieved, all the challenges overcome, the best part of Rwanda's story hasn't even been written yet. And that question, well, it's left hanging there for the nation and for all of us to see how it gets answered.